Hi everyone, here's Simone from the studio. Welcome to this new tutorial. Today we will speak about an extension I built for omniverse code in order to work with OSC values. I choose the omniverse code platform since it can give us some capability of render throttling, so you can use the RTX render also in a not so powerful machine. So first I teach you this. So I guess a lot of touch designers are not having a big machine, so this is how you can throttle the render. You go here, you can set 30 times 2 and this will slow down the vertical sync, and also set the carbonite update to be slower, so you won't get so crazy. You can even go slower by set UIF FPS limit bus here. You can get this window by going in create edit preferences and go here. Okay, safety first. Okay, you can do this. If you're not in a powerful machine, I recommend you, because this software is really GPU hungry. I was working in with a 3080 before, and I was setting Touchdesigner in 3080 laptop, and both this and Touchdesigner was on 30, and everything was running smooth. So you have to have some compromise if your machine is not so powerful. This is how to set it up, and then you want to go to my Patreon. In the link will be in the description, and this file is Patreon only for now. I'm trying to develop this extension in my free time, and I can just ask you to support me anyway. When everything is ready and we'll have all the bilateral connection I want, the extension will be shared, but till that point will be Patreon only. What you can do with it, we will discover it soon. So this is the tutorial omniverse folder. You will have it zipped, so you will unzip it, and inside you will get the Word folder with those files. Leave it on a side. We now need to import those files here and make like a panel like this one that we can put around. Okay. Those panels are called extension, and you can create them by going in extension. This is the extension manager. Click this beautiful plus icon and you can create a new extension. But first, we want to load some dependencies in order to work with OSC, and you can just type here OSC, go in third party, or if you are in Composer, this appear here for some reason and here not. So you have the open sound control. You need to find this extension, install it and enable it, and click on auto load to be sure to have it always with you. And once you do that, you are in the same situation with me with all the dependencies. The dependencies we need is actually Python OSC, and this will get installed. So then my extension can use it since it needs it. Okay, so I know there is this import extension, but I'm a bit newbie and I didn't make it work with my way of sharing it. So now let's just do as follow. Click the plus icon, new extension template. I put it wherever you want. I will put it on my desktop. Then just leave this as it is. And even it's not the best way, I know, but sorry about this. Next time I'll be more professional. Press OK. I said that already exists, of course, because this is not the first time I'm trying this recording. So let's try again. Now here we can create it, of course, and then this is you could change it, but now please don't. Click OK. If you have VS Code installed, this will pop up and showing you all the working folder and directories. I assume you don't, so let's close it. And this is what we create now. We create this window, as I was telling you, and this window can be resized and you do stuff. Nice. Okay, now we want to make this window become my extension. How you create, you click, you select your this company logo, remember, and then you click on this, so we track on our hard drive where Omniverse create those files for us, and it's here. Nice. Then we go on data. No, where was it? In company. Hello, and we have the folder word. We go inside and we have this. Okay. In order to touch those files, we need to release it from the Windows thingy. Press this disable button. And now we have my file and those files. Okay, this is the folder you get from me. This is the folder you now create. They're both named Word for this reason. Delete this file and Ctrl C, Ctrl V the other one. Okay, so now finger crossed, and we're ready to press the magical button and import and start Touchdesigner at the same time. Nice. Okay, now we just imported and launched the OC engine. Beautiful. I will put this here since it's not the focus of the attention for now. And now we will briefly speak about this extension. And let's close those so we have a bigger space to work after. And okay, you have two drop downs. Okay. One is named Q and one is named OSC. Okay, let's speak about Qs. Qs, it's a list of CSV dump. CSV is the Excel format, kinda, so it's a table, and you can save a dump of this stage here. This stage is a hierarchical thing that is containing all the USD primitive. There can be multiple stuff. So with this you save it, but you save only the one that has the custom attribute name with the name Q. Okay. You then can have other names for I don't know, the name of the preset you like to have. Okay, and they got saved. Okay, they got actually saved in the new folder that you create in here. So now you see it for this empty. Now you save pasta, and then pasta appear here. Pretty nice. Then I delete pasta, and pasta is deleted from. So this is connected, pretty good. And let's see it in action. But before to see it in action, we need to be sure that those two guys are communicating. So they are now not communicating, since I'm relying on the OSC extension for the OSC messages. So let's pick the extension. Type for OSC, and if you don't see the window, you don't see it neither here for some reason, and then you close it. This guy is sad, and then you open it, and then this guy should be less sad. And once you open it, the windows finally pop up, so you have a UI, and you can start this beautiful server. This is please leave the port as it is. If not, we need to change it also here, since this is receiving and this is sending the data. So for now, yeah, I'm also sending data from here to here. You will see in a moment. But in order to communicate from Touchdesigner to Omniverse, you need to run this server. So beautifully, now we just create our UDP server, and we can send OSC data here and there. For the setup now is finally done, we can be creative and create a fast stage in order to play around with some parameters. Okay, I will go in the stage, and in the stage here I can do right click and make a plane, and you have a shortcut with the keyboard. If you press like R for the size. You can scale this, and maybe we also want to see something. I like rect light because it's a thing you can't do properly. A lot of softwares. So let's make a rect light. This is suffuse, and then we want to make a beautiful torus. Yes, torus is always nice to see reflections, and we move a bit closer. The camera is too fast. You can go here, navigation, and decrease it like so. And scalar, of course not, and the inertia should be as well not. Okay, nice. So now we made a simple scene where we have a plane, a torus, and a light. Nothing special with this. Okay, we make this like, let's make also a camera. So you can make a camera really fast in the position where you are in the perspective mode by creating, clicking on the camera icons here, and then we create a camera, and it's also set as the stage camera. So now we have all the objects that we can define. Okay, we have now a 3D scene. Oh, very beautiful. Okay, let's select all of them. Right click, add the attribute hue. Psychosanity, make this a boolean, and it won't check if it's true or not. Maybe I add it, and but it just check if the attribute exists or not, and you can add the attribute. We now ready to save the first scene, and we call it white. So I save the stage white. Then let's make this like this, so we can. But actually, let's make it a bit smaller. Doesn't need to be so big. But I want to have the property as well, so let's pack the property here. Okay, and let's now, I don't know, I will move the camera here, for example, and then I want to rotate the torus, move it a bit up like so, and change the color of the light to be reddish, like so. And the next extension, the next dump we want to save, so the next queue will be red. And then I want to make a pheromone that is like so, and here we make the torus in this beautiful position, and I want to have the light red. I'm good with this, and I save it as green. Okay, and we have a 3 scene. Okay, if you now click it, nothing will happen because we need to press a magical button. This extension has a magical button. It is under the OSC drop down, and this is the OSC link. There's also some stuff written here that I encourage you to read, but you need to press the magical button called OSC auto link. Okay, then now if you press red, this goes red. If you press white, this goes red, and if you press green, this goes green. Bananas! We got it. We managed to have a queue system, real time, pretty snappy and fast inside Omniverse. And I can even delete them. And then this is, I don't know, this is W. And I can do the same process again, really fast this time. Deserve a little bit of movement at least, like so. And this is green as we were speaking, like so. Oh, this is green. Okay. Okay, why this thing is working? Let's take a look in Touchdesigner. Okay, so we are here inside Touchdesigner. But yeah, let's just see one thing, then we leave Omniverse on side for a second. Okay. So this is a table that you can refer to a file. So this is a table dot, okay, and I want to show you that if I press red, then you see here become red, and if you press W, then it load the W, and this is green, and then load the green. Okay, so why this is happening? This is happening because we have this server running here, and yeah, actually the vice versa thing is happening for this server, but this is happening because we have this extension, the OSC extension, that is sending me some value each time I click, and then I can read the file from the folder, and with some Dart trickery I am decomposing those data and taking only what I need actually, and compiling an OSC message that look as follow. Okay, look as follow. So I'm addressing the IOP operator. The IOP is a shortcut you can have for operators. If you don't know, you can go here on parameters, common, and set, take this, put it here, and give it a name, and then in any other parent of the hierarchy you can call it without thinking about the path. Is handy if you need to call it many times, like here, and you can call it from anywhere. And yeah, this is it's as follow. A common OSC message is needs to have an address and an argument. The argument needs to be a list that can be with one or multiple elements. They can be any type. And yeah, that's it. So nice. Okay, there is also another really beautiful functionality that is the OSC autolink. That yeah, this is the autolink is taking this and making the queue working. Okay, so see, if I take out the autolink, then this is not working. If I engage it, then this is working. Nice and clear. And why do you need something like this? Is because we can also send real-time values. Yes, and the cool things about sending real-time value is how you send real-time values. I think I find like a kind of smart way to do, not go too crazy with this structure. Okay, now we have a stage. The stage and the primitive, so each thing inside here it's a primitive, and we have a default primitive, it is the word, and each one of these stuff is a primitive that is a type. Okay, little explanation. This is a USD stage, and those are the basic characteristics. Cool about this is that we have also here a hierarchy solution, so Touchdesigner is adapting this, and maybe we can just use a mimic solution to compile the path, at least to send position and some value without going too crazy. I will show you now because it's better if I show it. Explaining it is a bit complex, so I will now just show you. Word. Okay. Yeah, this guy has an error. Always I forgot to correct it. I will should be corrected, promise. If not, this is how to solve it. This is number 8. This is written 7. I will should be correctly. Okay, you copy this. This is this send X forms. Okay, so we will send this to any primitive that has it and can read it. So, for example, the torus. You can just now call this torus with the capital T, and yeah, magically if I now put this to 0, this will actually move and do stuff. But now we establish a link without going too crazy. Okay, the link is unilateral, it's not bilateral, you see, because if I then move it from omniverse, it's not so happy when I move it back with Touchdesigner. But you see, I just engage the link only by copying it and sending it. Why is happening this? Because inside we have a chop execute, that is calling the I operator and send the the path using the actual path of the parent. Okay, I will now show another example. Let's I don't know, create a folder and go inside in this folder and move another object. Okay, so let's first also put this in a more beautiful position, like so. Okay, and inside here the folder are called scope, so we can make a scope, and you can call it dir for directories, for example. And inside directory I want to create a cube, beautiful cube. Okay, so we have a cube inside dir. What I'm going to do in Touchdesigner, I want to take a base, call it dir. Then I want to take this fellow here that is inside this trickery, smash it here, call it cube, and lo and behold, we can now move the cube. This is the concept of mimic the stage in Touchdesigner. So you don't need to go too crazy, you just think, and then this is a smart solution. Okay, let's now also, if maybe you're a bit an advanced user, I hope, and you want also to control the light color. Yay! Okay. So the light is a primitive that has a transform, nice, and there's also a color, nice. So we can now, let's do it like tricky. We can do it easily, but we do it tricky, so I show you a bit of Touchdesigner. So this gives you also a lesson on how to sample without chop at all. Nice. Let's create a rect light. I want to change the name with capital L. Beautiful. You are capital L now, and you also are capital L. And let's put it is like 91 from the 40. This is like 0, 0, 0, 0, and this was something like this. And I'm happy with this. Okay, so we now link also the light, and yeah, let's do it fancy. So let's make this our light, and we want to address this color parameter. Let's create a parameter and call it color, and you need to be an RGB, and you want to create it. So now we will mimic the color. Okay, we have a color here, color there, nice, and we want to read the value, right? And we want to read the value with another parameter, so each one are identical, you know, they're all coming a copy of this one. So we go inside and we need to make some changes. We want the custom, and we want all the color with regex. We get 3, so all the color and something else, and that's nice. Since we kind of smart, we can now make here and call it color, okay, and take the same chop execute with some changes in order to send the color to this value. Okay, so now the operator with the data we want to send is not anymore the other one, is this one, is called color, and we don't want to send the transformation of this object because we already are doing this. We delete this, and we want to address another attribute, and I will just type it here. This is inputs and this is color. I already know it, but now I show you one thing that will make your life easier if you don't know. You take a text that, just to drop a text. Okay. If you go inside here in any parameter, first is telling, if you over the mouse, first is telling you the input color, you see telling you the name. This is what I wrote here, and this is an F string statement, so it's reading the path, because this is the path, it's the parent path. Okay, with this you can evaluate things and write evaluated sentences, and here I'm addressing this, but if you don't know, you can just make here copy property, and then you see you get the syntax in order to arrive to this property that is really OSC friendly, because it is a hierarchy with a slash. It's really good, and the hierarchy then has something else. Then you pass from this directory hierarchy, then you have dot notation, and then parameter types, names, whatever. So with this you arrive exactly here. This is what I'm supposed to do now, if everything is working as expected, by moving the parameter of this. Okay. Nice. You see? I think it's pretty cool. And okay, so we can also now go to the torus and make I don't know, a simple rotation to the torus. The simple rotation can be done with another for and you take a ramp. Yeah, we could have done it with abs time, but I don't want to send the value that goes too big here. If not, you have problem with quaternions, pardon. Tricky to know. So if you want to have a rotation, just do like this. We can take the torus. I don't want to rotate this axis here, and this will now spin fast, like so, and we can make this spin a bit less faster. Make the same things. I don't know, this is not good access. Let's do it here. Okay, and this guy needs to go, I don't know, times 180 only. And then we have this, making this kind of elliptical rotation. Nice. And we can now also perform, because if you go to green, the value you send from here, they are overwriting the preset because it's stronger for some reason. So yeah, just be aware of this. Yeah, that's it for now. I hope you like this this way of working. I really do, and soon we will have I'm trying to take this beautiful viewport here and having it in a top. I would like to achieve this with spout, but yeah, I'm only a man with one head and two hands. Sometimes it's a bit overwhelming. You are free to join me in Patreon to help me developing, or send me an email if you have any help you can give to this project. I really see a really valid alternative to Unreal, and I hope you are thinking the same. Thank you for your time, and until next time, happy programming.